but you
Mhm.
are one of the people I have always looked
Stop.
up to. Honestly, I'm being totally honest here. I really, really miss it. Like,
Oh man, dude,
uh,
you're telling me. Yeah.
um,
And it's funny because we're not being ourselves sometimes, it's
yeah, right.
the most nerve-wracking experience I've ever done.
Hello, welcome to Just Listen. Here we talk, we listen, but we don't judge. Not because it's bad, but because only I get to judge. Because I am the host. All I'm gonna do here is sit down and judge people about everything they say. Okay? I'm just kidding. So here we will have a fun cash chat with people who have been with me, people who are my friend, who were my friend. More importantly, who are actors, filmmakers, and basically anyone who want to be a part of this conversation. So today we have a guest who is a good friend of mine. We will just give introduction soon. Let him just join, and then we'll continue. Okay, perfect.
What is
Yeah.
up?
How's it going, my man? How are you doing?
Long time no see. Good to see you, man.
It's so amazing to see you. It's so good to
Great to
see
see
you,
you.
man. It's so good to see you. Let me just give an intro and then we will just formally start, okay?
Dude, sounds great.
So today we have a multi-talented guy. He is an actor, filmmaker, storyteller, he's a writer, he's a doctor, he's a plumber, he's a scientist. I'm just kidding. He's an amazing actor, and more importantly, he's the most sweetest guy on the planet. Please welcome Mr. Chase. How are you, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me. Nah, seriously,
Absolutely.
it's an honor to be here, and it's been way too long. I'm so excited to talk to you, man.
Absolutely, brother. It's been what, 4 years since I last saw you, and trust me, it's so good to see you, brother. It's so good to see you.
Incredible. You look amazing, bro. I love the glasses. Look,
Thank you,
we're
brother.
matching. Yeah, yeah.
Brothers for life.
Brothers for life, dog.
So what are you doing these days, brother?
So I'm just working. I'm working with my dad with sales. So we sell driveways, patios. They do all the installs and everything like that. And then I also, just to stay in contact, I just love all the people there. I work at a restaurant like 2 days a week,
Nice,
literally
brother.
just to hang out with all the people that work there because they're amazing.
Absolutely amazing, brother, amazing. And how's
Yeah.
how's how's acting going? Have you been doing any like gigs or projects lately, or
I
it's on break?
haven't. I have not. I wanted to get into voice acting. Me and my best friend Fernando were trying to get into like that whole voice acting side of things.
Oh,
But no, in recent times, once COVID hit, when I moved down from New York
mm-hmm.
like 4 years ago, um, my family just got hit hard, so we all had to start working.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
just been
yeah.
since then. I just honestly been on the grind. Now I'm living in Boca Raton in Florida,
Oh,
and yeah, I'm about to move to Fort Lauderdale. So it's just been a real kind of grind. I haven't been able to pursue the acting as much as I wanted, though. That's my dream. Like I'm an entertainer.
don't worry, you'll get to that. Also, okay, so now I'm just gonna give a little introduction to the people. Like Chase and I go back to 2022 when I first met him in NIFA, right?
Yeah,
We met on the very first day on the orientation day, and he was an actor there. I was doing film production, so we met on the orientation day, and we just instantly click off. It was so good. So what happens is when you're a film production student, so on the very first week, the teachers, they tell you that you have to make a short film, okay? And a lot of my fellow students, they were having trouble finding actors. But since I met Chase on the very first day, I had my actor, him and Sarah, who's also a dear friend of mine. So the whole production stuff, the whole film stuff, it wasn't very good, if you remember, right?
no, no, it was incredible especially for my first film. That was, I
Nah.
mean, I'm telling you, that was the best one I think I'd done while I was doing all the student films. I really enjoyed that. I think
Yeah, I mean, for
you
me,
had
it
an
was.
actor. You have a talent. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, it all happened because of you, but on my like on my side, because it was my second week in New York, and they told me like you have to direct a movie, and I was like, how am I gonna do that? It's not that easy, you know. But on the like in the mid shooting, I almost gave up. I was like, what am I gonna do? I was, I was overwhelmed, like all the feeling and everything. But then
Mm.
Chase came and he was like, "Oh, you got this, brother." And eventually the movie happened, and it was, it was fine. But the process was, it was really difficult for me.
No, understandable. But hey, that's at the end of the day, that was you. You know,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
come up with the movie. You know, you pushed through that. You did all that. So
yeah.
that was all you, brother. It was. I had fun. That was a great,
Yeah,
great intro.
it was eventually fun.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tell a story. So maybe I told you the story. Like there's some a manifestation thing happened with me. So let's go back to 2022. It's Jen. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was
Okay.
telling one day I was just sitting with my father. I was telling him like, how amazing would it be? Okay, so let's for the people of Pakistan and India, it's not that easy to get the visa for states. It's
Hmm.
slightly harder, and people can only dream for that. Okay, so it's
Of
Jan.
course.
It's Jan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in Pakistan. I'm telling my father, how amazing would it be if I got to watch a Marvel movie, which was Multiverse of Madness, with my friend
Oh
in
no.
New York City.
Yeah.
Cut to May 2022. You and I went to watch Doctor Strange, and how cool was that, man? It was so good. It was
I
so.
will remember that day forever. Then, and
Yep.
I'm glad I went with you. I'll remember
Yeah.
it forever.
You remember we
100%.
we we bought the popcorn like with Wanda on it?
Dude, we went all out for that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
invested in that. Times Square, like we went like, oh yeah,
Absolutely.
it was crazy.
And it wasn't only the movie. I mean, watched like a couple of those. We watched what Thor, Love and Thunder. We
Hmm.
watched Guardian of Galaxy, and I mean, it was such an amazing experience. Like the whole time in New York, I really miss
Yeah.
it. I really, really miss it. Like
Oh man, dude,
uh,
you're telling me. Yeah.
it's. I mean, like I am 25 right now, almost, and those almost a year in New York has been the best time of my life. Okay, both best, and I had quite a like challenges. If you remember, right? I had
Mhm.
a lot of challenges, but the reward I was getting like in exchange was amazing.
Incredible.
I met some of the beautiful people, like most beautiful people of my life. I met you. I met Sarah. I met Shahrukh, if you remember, right?
Oh my, I love Shaduk. Oh my
I
God,
love him too, man. He's an amazing
what a
guy.
great guy.
I
No,
talk
amazing guy.
him. I talk him like once every month, and he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy.
Incredible.
So,
Incredible.
what's your plan? Like, I mean, I'm really hoping that you get back to acting soon. What's your plan forward? Like, you have any
100%.
plan?
I don't think I want to pursue the on-screen film acting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, more as I've grown over the years, I kind of want to take a more back seat. Like I said, like voice acting is what I really think I want to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
I just really enjoy that line of work. Like I said, me and my best friend, we were actually talking about it. We're going to move in together, and we want to kind of open our own, not studio, but kind of make a space where we could record, start contacting the local schools. So, like any colleges nearby doing student films like we used to do
Yeah,
in New
yeah, yeah.
York, things like that, that obviously everybody always needs actors, voice actors for
Absolutely.
animation, anything like that. So we start small, build our
Yeah.
resume, and then hopefully just start landing bigger. My ideally, I want to make my own show and stuff like that. Where
Please have me as your guest.
100%, dude. Are you kidding? I'm bringing everybody back. Yeah, everybody's coming back.
Absolutely right.
100%. That would be my goal. I'm not a big animation like the technology of it
Mm-hmm.
all. I'm not too familiar with. So if I could find something like that, I'm down to write it. I'm down to act in it. And that's kind of like my dream.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just got to start small, baby steps, one step at a time.
There are like few people in my life, like a lot of people don't look up to people around their age, but
Hmm.
you are one of the people I have always
Yeah.
looked up to. Honestly, I'm being totally honest here. You and like one or two more people, like I have learned a lot of things from you. I mean, the way you're calm under pressure and the way I really admire the work you put in. Honestly, I'm being completely honest here. And I am 100% sure whatever you do in life, you will just kill it. Yeah.
Thank
If
you.
if 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 even I tell that to one or two people, like if you ever feel like that maybe I'm not enough, maybe you doubt yourself, like if it's possible, no. Just remember, there's a guy named Mukid. He believes in you more than you believe in yourself. I'm being completely honest. And I wish to see you like on big stage. I know you will. I know you'll be there because I'll be there too. You know. Yeah.
100%. Well, hey,
Well,
thank you.
absolutely,
No, no.
absolutely, absolutely.
You know what
Like
I'm
I
saying?
mean,
That means a lot. I hope to make you proud. I hope to live up to
absolutely.
that. Because I
I know
think the
you
same
will.
about you. I look at you and I'm envious because I wish dude, you're putting in the work. I mean, you started. Look, I'm on your Zoom call right now. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
this is you.
Yeah,
You're taking those steps that I
yeah,
dream about, that I
yeah,
was talking about. So, man, I really respect you, and
yeah.
I'm envious that you're doing what I want to.
You
You know,
will, you will kill it. I am 100%
and
sure.
so will you, brother. No, no, we're
You,
and
I'll just tell you like short story. So
yeah, please.
I moved to Canada like 2 years back. I was in New York. Then I moved to LA, if you remember, right? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
then things didn't quite work out in LA as well. I enjoyed my time there. I loved it,
Hmm.
and but it didn't like I was still having hard times and everything. But then I moved to Canada for like 2 years because my brother lives
Yeah.
there. Okay,
Okay.
so I was there and I was too far from acting there. And I really missed that. I mean, I was like, what's going on? How
Hmm.
things are going to work out? And I was like, oh man, what's going on? What's wrong? Like, why everything is going wrong? Okay. But you know what happened? My father, he visited Canada like 4 months back. Okay. And he just told me, like, let's come home for a bit. Okay. Just,
Yeah.
uh, take some rest, enjoy your time here, and everything. But I when I was coming to Pakistan, my plan initially was to take a break for like 3 to 4 months and everything. I'll just take a back seat. But you know what happened? My first day here, I slept. My second day here, I slept. On the third day, I got an audition call for a major TV in Pakistan. Okay,
Wow.
yeah. Uh, they were like, "There's a supporting role and everything. You want to audition for that?" I'm like, "Well, hell yeah, man!
Yeah,
Hell
of course.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course." So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and my father, he's been really supportive of me. Like he's more into like, you gotta do this. If ever I'm like, I don't want to do it, he's like, no, you should do it. Okay. So
Mm.
he said, I'm gonna come with you for the audition, and he came with me for the audition. So I gave like back to back like 4 auditions, and they took a week break, and I was like, it's gone. I mean, it's they're not giving the role to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. They pick
But
somebody else.
yeah, but 7 days, 8 days, on the 10th day, I got a call. There's this part. You wanna play it? I'm like, of course, of course, of course.
That's fairly, of course.
So
Yeah, duh.
yeah, so I was surprised. Like on the third week, like here, I was on a set. On the set, I was
Yeah,
shooting, and I was just thinking, like, my 2 years, my all the struggles and hardships, it's all paying off. You know?
not to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all paying off, and it's
100%.
the whole experience is so good. Like I'm really grateful. Like it happened because a lot of people like give up on the last time. They're like, oh, I'm done. But I'm glad I stood on my ground and like things
Yeah.
eventually happened. And initially I was signed for like 8 episodes. Okay, but they're like overall it's like 32 episodes. Okay, I'm not in all of them, but I was supposed to be in 3 to 4 episodes out of 8, but now it's like 26th episode, and I'm still working, and it's been like what, 12 to 13 episodes, and I have like my own story, like my love arc and everything, and I'm so glad it
Dude, that's
happened.
incredible.
Yeah, you
That's
remember
all.
I messaged you. I'm like, brother, it happened, you know.
Yeah, no, no, no. I remember you told me when you said you got
Yeah.
on the show. I did. That's amazing. That is like it increased like and it kept going, bro. I'm telling you, you got it. Like you got what it takes, and I'm glad that people are seeing that. No, that's incredible.
Yeah, man, I'm just
Hell
hoping,
yeah.
you know, I just the amount of like the self belief I have right now, it's completely opposite of what I had like 7 to 8 years back. But you know, every step made me like stronger. And I'm
Hmm.
not saying like I'm there, but I feel like at least I'm on the path, you know.
Of course, and it will never. You'll never be there. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? Like you're,
exactly.
it's always going to be the pursuit of getting
Ex-
there, and
Absolutely,
that's what you kind of got to fall in love with, and you're going to get better every time. And
absolutely.
you know, everything that you've done before with New York, with LA, with Canada, that all led you to where you are now. And that prepared you, you know, and I'm sure you went into that show knowing a lot from what you learned, you know? So
Yeah, absolutely, man.
that's
And
literally what it's all about, brother. Like,
mm,
I'm so happy for you.
I
That's
know.
incredible.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you were one of the few people I just messaged. You know, I was like, man, it's happening, and I was so
I'm
happy. And
happy you did.
yeah, yeah. So
And Keith, dog, you're doing it, bro. That's it. This is it. Like you're
thank you,
living it. You're living,
man.
you're in it. You're in it.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I'm just, I just wanna. I don't like free days. I don't like holidays. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just preparing myself for more and more work. That was the reason I am just, doing the podcast. You were the first one.
Yeah.
You broke
Okay.
the ice, and you were like, I'm doing this. So I'm like, oh
I feel
man,
honored.
it's so
Yeah.
glad. It's
Okay.
like,
Let's do it. I love it.
and we have another guest maybe like 2 days after, and I'm like, let's just do it. I mean, I wanna do a lot of stuff together, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
100%.
It's been like
Yeah, absolutely.
it's been so amazing. I just have a few questions if you're up to it. Okay. Do
Lay it
you
on me.
do you remember what was the moment like you were like, oh, this is what I want to do, like acting, voice or screen, both.
Mm. I remember, I remember going to the movies as a kid
Hmm.
and kind of coming out. And then, you know, you see that movie, you thought it was so cool. And then you come out, you pretend like you feel like you're in the movie. And like
Absolutely,
you pretend like you're the main character for like a few hours. You go home in the car and you're like looking out the
absolutely.
window like you're Brad Pitt or something. Like that feeling. Oh, I always loved that. I always loved the escape, I guess, too.
Mhm.
Um, so I've always been a fan of movies, shows, TV, anime, things like that, where you can kind of just sit down for a little bit and just fall into a story that not necessarily isn't real. There's a lot of realistic movies and shows and stuff, but a little break from reality, I guess.
Yeah,
And
escape.
exactly that escape.
Yeah.
I've always loved that. And then growing up, as I got older, people always told me, they're like, hey, like, you should be an actor. Like I got a serving job when I was 18,
Mm.
and I want to say like once a day,
Yeah.
people would be like, you should be an actor. Oh, you should be an actor.
Yeah.
So kind of like I started to realize like I love it. Like people are just, I love to entertain people. I like to make people smile. I like to
Yeah.
make people laugh. I like to joke with them.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that the ultimate form of that is being an actor, you know, like doing that for a career, just bringing joy, bringing heartbreak, emotion to people,
Yeah.
making people feel things,
Mm.
and then hopefully leaving that imprint when you're a little boy and you walk out of the movie theater pretending to be Iron Man. You know, like that was always my
Absolutely.
like I that would be cool if I could do that for somebody. So I always wanted to replicate that feeling. I
Mm.
guess kind of like an addict. You know, like when you get high for the first time or you drink for the first time, and you always just try to chase that first time feeling.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. It was like
Absolutely.
that with movies for me though. It was like I want to feel that again. I want to do that for somebody. I want to
Yeah.
capture that magic again because it's magic.
It
It's
is magic,
storytelling. It's beautiful.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when this question is asked, there is something, it's hard to explain, like it's something in the acting, I mean, what it is, we don't know, but there is something like why we want to do what we're doing,
No.
right?
And and I always felt natural in it. Like as especially as I get older now and I'm doing things I necessarily don't want to do, but I have to. You start to realize when you like something, you feel comfortable with it,
Mhm.
how much of a blessing that is. Now that I'm doing things I'm not so comfortable with,
I
it's just like
understand.
acting didn't feel like work to me. Acting didn't. It was I was having fun. Does that make sense? It felt like I was just
uh,
playing.
I
And I
I
wish.
I totally get it. The reason why I told you the Canada story, there was a
Hmm.
time for me when I was like, oh man, I'm not enjoying this, I'm not
Yeah,
enjoying this for even a moment.
yeah, exactly.
And the whole purpose was like, maybe you are not on the path right now, but you will be because I look up to you, and you better do it.
I will. No, hey, no, yeah.
You better do it,
Not that
man.
you're putting pressure on me. I'm happy you're putting faith in me, and thank
Absolutely.
you. I appreciate that.
I have always had faith in you.
And
Always.
same to you. And I love now you're on. You've been on both sides too. You were a filmmaker before when I met you
Yeah.
in New York. Now
Yeah.
you're an actor. I love that. Can I ask you? Sorry, a question back. Which one do you
Absolutely.
like better?
The reason, I'll just tell you the story why, what was the moment I chose to be an actor. Okay.
Okay.
so
Yeah.
as a kid, you we all watch Harry Potter, okay, but at
Mhm.
that time you don't really understand, my thinking is like, once you get older you understand Harry Potter better, I think,
Yeah.
so
There's a lot of deeper. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, when I was a kid, I watched it and I enjoyed it, but I didn't quite understand it. But
Hmm.
it was like I was 16 when I rewatched Harry Potter, and I was like, what? That's crazy, It's mind blowing. And there was a time, the first time the feeling came to me like, maybe I should do it, you know. But I kind of ignored it. I was, nah, it's maybe not for me, but by the age of 17, no, by the age of 18, the movie I watched was Iron Man.
Hmm. Yep.
Right? Brothers,
That's the one. Yeah.
So it was the moment like I was like, man, I want to do it. I'm just gonna do it. And I wanted to, since I come from like the country I am in, we are a conservative country.
Mhm.
So I was thinking like maybe pursuing filmmaking was a safer path for start.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I should start with it, and then we'll see where I go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a little stepping stone, and you could kind of
Yeah, then
exactly.
people,
Yeah.
then my family will know like, yeah, maybe he's into acting, and then he just went from filmmaking to acting. So
A nice transition.
I didn't want to come off as an actor like from the start. So from 18, I made like a short film at my home. Like it was like the bad movie. But anyways, I
Yeah.
tried. Okay,
Yeah.
so I acted in it as well. I acted like what, like it was like 5 minutes film. Anyways, but so I started making mind of my family. Like I want to do this work
Mhm.
and I want to do filmmaking. They were like, okay, you should try it. Then I initially tried for Canada before America.
Okay.
But
Because that's where your brother lived. You
absolutely, absolutely. But
yeah, family there. Makes sense.
it didn't work out initially, which I'm glad now, because
Hmm.
if it did, I would have never gone to New York then.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and
New York is like, I mean, and you even went to LA, and those are the two big.
but New York is, I mean, it's not in states, it's in here for me.
Yeah.
It's the most, I love that city. I don't know why, but I love that city more than
Hmm.
anything in the world. I
Yeah.
love that city. I love LA too,
Absolutely.
but New York has my heart.
New York was a movie every day.
Exact.
I would literally take an extra stop. I would walk an extra stop and then get on the subway. just to walk through the city, just because I loved it. It didn't feel real.
Exactly.
Like, and every day
Yeah.
I'm going, and I was going to go act, and then in acting school,
Yeah.
it was such a blessing to be
It
there
was a dream life, man. Remember, we could see Statue of Liberty in front of our school. It was like, what the
from the
hell?
window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It was crazy. I really miss the time. So, anyways, then I moved to New York as for like film production, and I
Hmm.
did my first short film with you. And even while doing that movie, I had a thought like, I want to do this. What's he's doing? I knew I would enjoy that more, and that was the reason when I moved to LA, I chose theater. You know, and
Yeah.
theater has played an important part in my life. It really transformed me. And
Absolutely.
and it's like I felt myself in theater. I was like, man, I love it. I literally loved it like so much.
Yeah.
And so when I moved to LA, I just told everyone like I am doing this. I'm becoming an actor. I'm just gonna do acting and everything. And they were like, okay, sure. And we're here.
And now you're here. There, you did it. You
And
did it. The journey worked.
I hope it does. Well, I mean,
Hey, you seem to be doing better than most. Like you're on that path. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I think I was just lucky enough that things happened to me, and I mean, right now I'm here. I mean, if life had given me something else, I may have been stuck somewhere else. But I'm here, so
Absolutely.
luck have played an important part so far.
Yeah. No, and luck definitely will continue to play parts, but at the end of the day, when luck gives you an opportunity, you still have to take it. You know what I'm
Take it.
saying? There's
Yeah, exactly.
there's luck and there's also the commitment and the grind. Here, my dog keeps barking at me.
Hey,
But there's a commitment, there's the grind, and
yeah,
you're grinding, you're committed, you're putting in the work so the
yeah.
luck can happen to you, if that makes sense.
I'm just glad I may God give me more strength to do that. I just keep doing
Yeah,
this because I
and
mean,
you will.
we I know you love it too. You love this work, and we feel like ourselves when we are doing this work. And
And it's funny because we're not being ourselves sometimes,
yeah, right. And
but
there's
in that way,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Continue.
No, I was going to say in that way, that's kind of the fun part about it. It's like entertaining people. You're
Yeah.
not always you're playing a character a lot of the times, and that's fun.
It's I have like have you ever thought of like pursuing stand up by any chance? Just it just came to my mind.
I did a stand up. So many people have also told me that they're like, you should do stand up. You should do stand up comedy. I did a round of stand up at it was Fort Lauderdale or Miami. I think we were in Miami Improv.
Mm,
Uh, I worked with a guy who was doing stand up there, had like a in,
mm.
and I did a round, but it was like a late. So when you're a newcomer, a lot of the times, and I also signed up late, they put me at the end. So like everybody's gone, and it's
Oh
kind of just the
yeah.
remaining comedians and like stand ups, just watching the others, do their sets. So I went on at the very end, the most nerve wracking experience I've ever done.
No way.
It was, I could act in front of a camera. I could do like I could act in front of people.
Yeah.
This was like, oh my God, it was so nerve wracking because it's almost like go up, be funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're
You,
like,
you
oh,
suddenly get conscious like
dude.
how do we do that, because you can do that all day, but when you are like
But when you're forced to, it's like,
yeah,
hey, you have 1 minute, be funny right now. And it's like, oh, okay, like now, and so it's really, really a different kind of experience. But I felt good about it. I did it. I got a couple of laughs, and then I felt good because the guy that ran the stand up,
yeah.
he would always post like he's a comic and he would go and post stuff. He took one of my jokes and
Oh
used it like
nice.
as his, and not even in a sense like, oh my God, he took my joke. I was like, oh my God, like
Holy
I
shit.
had one that landed enough to
Yeah.
like somebody to like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that felt good where it was like, oh wow, I had that in me to like
When
tell
was
a good
that?
one.
When was that?
Man, this was a long time ago.
How long?
This was actually before New York
It was before
acting.
that?
Yeah, this was
Oh,
before acting. And that's what I'm
so
saying. Like
mhm.
acting never got me that nervous as I was doing that stand up bit. It was
so
tough.
so have you like given a thought about like trying it again?
I had my dad was interested in it. He wanted to do it with me. He was like, "Oh, there's like these like stand up classes, and
Yeah.
then we should do it." And I was like, "Okay, like sure." So actually, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I don't think again. I kind of want to be more like behind it. I don't like
Yeah.
being out there so much now. I kind of want to be a
And
more like
just one question. May I ask
talk.
what
Yeah,
I mean, why the change like uh to be like behind the camera? Has it been like always there or just, occurred to you like
I
if
feel
I mean,
like
you don't have to answer that question. That's
no, yeah, no. I feel like there's a lot that comes with that.
mm-hmm.
I kind of don't want that pressure of uh, everybody, you know, like not to say that I will be famous or anything like that, but like if I do become famous or if I get recognized, I kind of want to be more, I don't want people coming up to me on the street all the time or people checking what I do or, you know, like, like there's a lot of things that come with that
Yeah.
recognition
But
that I kind of,
you would still love working on camera. Like if let's just get
if
this
they
part out.
offered me a movie, I would take the
No, no,
movie, of
no.
course.
Let's just, remove the part where like people are coming up to you and let's just remove that.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You
not
would
even again, not like people coming up to me and recognize me. It's just that I
uh,
prefer it, you know, to still be in those things and still act and use my voice, and because that's what I love to do the most, and
you
not necessarily have
being
to
scrutinized.
scrutinize or being so watched. You know, I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
celebrities are so watched,
I
and
see.
everything they do gets hate, and everything they do gets, or you know, they have to act a certain way because their audience wants them. That you know, I kind of don't like that as much as I get older. I kind of want a more private life. If that
Yeah, yeah, I get it. Because a couple of days back, one of my the agent, not my agent, but for the for this TV show, told me like the teaser is gonna be out soon, and my heart was pumping so hard. I was like, man, oh man, I'll be
exciting,
watched
yeah,
by a lot of people. But
of course.
I mean, I have been preparing myself from past 2 to 3 years, like the day is gonna come when I might get trolled. Okay, people might
Hmm.
make fun of me. So I am, mentally I'm getting prepared for that. I'm like, it's fine. But I love my work, so I can, I don't, I don't need to give a shit about what people are saying about me.
Hmm.
So I'm just, preparing myself. I like continuing to do the work.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, have you watched Brooklyn Nine?
Of course, love it, great.
You love it? Oh man, I love it
Oh
too.
my god,
Yeah.
love it,
You
love
you
it.
kind you kind of give me. I mean, you look like Tom Holland your whole life, but you kind of you got remember, right?
I wish, dude, not
No,
anymore. No, no. If I ever did, no way.
it's
But
just different haircut, and you just need to,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't fit,
You will be
suit me
back
anymore.
to,
Yeah,
yeah. But you
got
kind
to
of
grow
give
it out a little
me
bit.
you kind of give me the vibe of Andy Samberg. You know him, right?
Love Lonely
Yeah,
Island,
amazing guy.
SNL, bro, great.
How good is he? I
One,
mean,
one of the best.
one of the best. Literally, I've watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine like what 15 times, and he's so good.
So
He's
good.
so good.
So
So that's why
thank. Well, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. No,
that's the
that.
reason
I wish.
that's the reason I asked you about the stand up, and I think
Mhm.
you can, since you want to be a voice actor and stand up like voice plays a good part, like
Well,
timing and
yeah.
voice.
Mhm.
I just I mean it's my like wish. Yeah, I want to watch you, man.
Bro, stop, stop. That's I mean that's my wish too. I want to be up there. I want to do something. Again, it's just entertaining is
Right?
that's it. I'm meant
Yeah,
to do. I feel.
yeah, man. Man,
And even
thank
it's not a,
yeah, man, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much.
of course.
I really enjoyed the conversation and it was really, really fun. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah,
absolutely. And I just want to say one last thing because I know you said you were nervous about it. When you do this, there's going to be hate. There's going to be people that just want to tear you down. There's some bad, nasty people
yeah,
out there. Don't listen to it, brother. Keep
yeah,
going. You're
yeah,
amazing. You're funny.
yeah.
Bro, I watch all your little skits.
I know.
You're keep fucking going. Like, don't listen to all that
Yeah.
noise. You're amazing. And just keep that love. That's what's going to take you wherever you
Thank
want to
you.
go.
Thank you so much, man. It means the world to me. I mean, coming from you, like, really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And like you said, you always have, even if there's a moment you're not believing in yourself, Chase is
Thank
believing in you, bro.
I know. I'm sure of that. Thank you so much, brother. And I wanna
Cool.
do a second part of this conversation, like
Yeah,
maybe whenever you
absolutely.
have time, okay? And we
100%.
will for sure do this. And maybe if we get time, like we will co-host the podcast, like with some people.
Dude, I would
Yeah,
love it. I would love it. I'm always down
yeah,
whenever you want. Just let me know and we'll make it
yeah.
happen. Okay.
And if you need any of my help with the the animation stuff or anything, just let me know, okay? I'm always there for you. Know that, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if anything happens, I just know I'm coming to you. I hope you're going to be in it. If I do anything,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm taking you
please.
there.
Please.
Absolutely.
Anyways, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take care
Thank you, sir.
and love you, man. Love you. Goodbye.
Love you. What a blessing it was to talk to you, man.
Likewise, likewise. Thank you, man. Goodbye.
Ciao,
Bye.
dude.